My grandfather left a folder with every article ever written about me in a drawer he never told anyone about. I don't really know how to write this. I've started it 4 times and deleted it, but I think I need to put it somewhere outside of my own head because it's been living in me too heavily and I can't carry it alone anymore. My name is Ishan. I'm 29. My grandfather, my dada, passed away 6 weeks ago at the age of 81, quietly, the way he did most things. He went to sleep one night and simply didn't come back from it. The doctor said his heart had been weakening for months. He hadn't told anyone. That was very him, actually, keeping things close, not wanting to be a burden, moving through the world like a man who had decided long ago that he would take up as little space as possible. His name was Ramesh. He was a retired school teacher. He lived alone in a small flat that smelled like newspaper and cardamom. He had a television he rarely watched, a small balcony where he grew tomatoes, and a drawer in his bedroom desk that none of us ever had a reason to open. 3 weeks after the funeral, my aunt asked me to help sort through his things. Clothes, documents, the usual grief work of going through a life and deciding what to keep and what to let go. I went through his desk methodically. Old utility bills, a small notebook with addresses in his careful handwriting, a folded letter in an envelope that I recognized as my grandmother's, who died before I was born, and then the drawer. Inside was a manila folder, worn at the edges, held shut with a rubber band that had partially cracked with age. My name was written on the tab in his handwriting. Just my name, nothing else. I opened it. Inside were articles, printed from the internet. Some of them slightly blurry the way old inkjet printers made things, cut from actual newspapers, a few of them with clean scissor lines. Every single piece was about me. I'm a journalist, not famous, not a household name, but over the past 6 years my work has been published in enough places that my byline shows up if you search for it. There were articles I'd written that had been covered by media columns, a mention in an industry roundup when I was 24, a short profile a regional paper did when I won a mid-level press award 2 years ago that I genuinely thought nobody outside my immediate circle had seen. He had them all, every single one, chronological order, I realized as I went through them. The earliest was a piece I wrote for an online magazine when I was 22, my 3rd ever published article. It was not good work. I barely remembered writing it. He had printed it, put it at the front of the folder, and kept it. I sat on the edge of his bed and I went through every page slowly. Here's what broke me. He never once mentioned any of these to me, not once. In 6 years of family dinners and phone calls and festival visits, he never said I read your piece or I saw you were mentioned somewhere or I found something with your name in it. Nothing. He received all of it in complete silence and filed it away in a drawer and kept it like something sacred that was only for him. My dada was not an expressive man. He didn't say I love you in words. He said it by making sure your tea was the right temperature and by remembering that you didn't like coriander and by quietly, without announcement, collecting every proof that your life was amounting to something and storing it in a drawer next to a letter from his dead wife. I think about the image of him at his desk, printing these out, cutting them carefully, writing my name on the folder tab, putting it away, never telling me. I don't know why he didn't tell me. Maybe he thought I knew. Maybe pride was too private a thing for him to speak out loud. Maybe he just needed somewhere to put how he felt about me, and that drawer was the only place that felt safe enough. I have the folder at my apartment now. I can't put it in a drawer. It sits on my desk where I can see it. I've been a writer for 6 years. I've tried to find the right words for everything. I have no words for this. Only the feeling of being loved so quietly and so completely by someone who never once needed me to know about it, and the grief of finding out he was gone before I could tell him that I know now. That I know. Dada, I hope wherever you are you found her, and I hope you told her about the folder.